channel.
Biggs here, back with another Brief Origins, where we give you the rundown of characters' beginnings. It's important to remember that some characters' origins change based on who's in the creative chair at the time. With that in mind, enjoy. Michael Holt was having difficulty living his life after his wife's passing. He had achieved so much, from being a successful businessman to becoming a gifted Olympic athlete. He had invented so many things that would revolutionize his era, but none of that mattered to him. None of it meant anything without the love of his life with him. He stood at the edge of the bridge that was above still active train tracks. He waited for a train, but as he waited, he was encountered by some young thugs wanting to rob him. They threatened to end him if he didn't do what they asked, and he just replied, "What if that's what I want?" Eventually, before anything could transpire between them, Spectre had arrived and scared off the youngsters. Once just the two of them, Spectre informs Michael he was drawn to him. Once Spectre hears his story, he explains how he knew a similar one of someone with that similar struggle. Terry Sloan was his name, and he too struggled with pain and was about to meet his maker when he decided to do some good instead of donning a costume and going by the name Mr. Terrific. He would show the neighborhood kids an example to live by, as he was their hero. One day, while a member of the JSA, he passed away suddenly during a mission in space. They found his body and brought him inside the space station to provide a proper send-off, but it was a trick. Turns out the villain by the name of Soul King was using his body to get into the base and jump into another hero. He would get into Jay Jarrett's Flash and escape, eventually getting into Dr. Fate and taking the whole team out. The Spectre was called upon when things were getting too much for the team, only to discover this is what Soul King wanted all along. He set this trap for his master, but out of nowhere he discovers Mr. Terrific is still alive and foils this plan, saving the JSA from doom. He tells him the story because he believes Michael can do the same with his gifts, rather than let them go to waste. Michael took that story to heart and decided to take on the mantle of fair play. He would get his chance to stop a mugging in the neighborhood when suddenly Spectre arrived and was about to sentence the young muggers to the afterlife. Mr. Terrific found this to be unjust, as the young men haven't done anything fatal to anyone, even if Spectre could see what lies ahead. Mr. Terrific made his case for the thugs, saying he would take full responsibility if they were to go out of line again, or to get out of line again, apologies. All the while, this was a performance made by Spectre to convince the neighborhood of Mr. Terrific's good deeds and good intentions. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy our content, you know what you guys can do. You can share, you can like, or you can subscribe to our channel. When you guys subscribe to our channel, you know what you do. You guys are building our empire and allowing us to provide you guys with even much more greater content for you guys to enjoy.